Don't let this face fool you. I am spent. Who else is in the middle of that transition between the end of school and beginning of camp where the kids expect you to entertain them? I was ready for school to end. Every year we're all ready for school to end, right? And we're like, oh, I can't take one more homework, one more exam, picking them up, dropping them off. We need summer vacation. But what we forget is that we're not on vacation. The kids are on vacation. And I don't know if this happens to you, and I don't know who schedules this, but at least where I live, school ends and camps don't begin until 2 or 3 weeks after school ends. So working parents, stay-at-home parents have to figure out what to do with those kids who now are bored, are miserable. What are we gonna do today? I need more snacks. The other day I was having therapy and my therapist said, for the next 2 weeks, I feel like you should tell your kids that you are on an emotional vacation. He even laughed because he's the parent of 2 kids. Granted, they're adults, but he feels my pain. So right now, my kids have nothing else to do. My daughter is at that age where camp is not an option. She is 14, but in all honesty, she hasn't liked camp since age 10. I'm gonna tell you in a minute what saved our summers with her. And my son, the 9-year-old El Metiche, who you've seen in plenty of videos, needs a lot of activity because he loves to run around and he's always expecting my husband and I to be his source of entertainment. That's not how I roll. So it's been tough. Right now, I sent him to a friend's house to just spend the day there and the parents are fine with it. And eventually, we'll bring him home. I made my daughter clean her entire room with me to do a purge. That took care of some time. And yeah, I took her out to lunch. I don't know what else to do because I have to work every day. My husband works from home and also does not have the time to interrupt his job to entertain these kids 24/7. What are you doing? And please be real with me. I know there's a lot of you out there that love the arts and crafts, love the cooking with the kids, love the taking them everywhere. My children were not blessed with that kind of parent. They've tried to turn me into that kind of parent. You've seen plenty of videos of me here on the YouTube channel of cooking with my daughter and her arts and crafts ideas. So I am longing for summer camp to start. Let me tell you what saved us in the summer with the teenager. This is since she was 10. She said she didn't want to go back to camp. She had maxed out in the camp here at Chicago Park District. She had done all the specialty camps that, by the way, are not full day and are super expensive. Am I right? So she did cooking camp, she did theater, you name it. So around 10, she's like, I don't want to do any camp this summer. Over my dead body, she was going to stay here doing nothing. So I have a friend who had just bought a flower shop and was working to make it better. And I said, do you need an intern? And she said, sure, I need help. So my daughter spent the summers with my friend from Blossoms Anytime, my friend Mirai, who became a great mentor for my daughter and taught her how to sweep, how to answer the calls, how to take orders for flowers, customer service, how to work the register, you name it. So, she would do it a few hours a day, not every day, but it took care of my daughter for many summers. Now this summer, what's really cool, and I don't know if this is in your city too or wherever you live, our city of Chicago has a program called After School Matters, and it's for that age group between 14 and 16, which, they can't really get a summer job, or it's hard to find a summer job, or they're not of age of working, and they have these apprenticeships. So she applied to one of those, and she starts July 5th. It's June 19th. Dios me proteja y me guarde. The 9-year-old a word to parents. They don't need relaxation time. Not my 9-year-old. I've made the mistake for the last few years to put it in half-day camp. No. Because then half-day camp is not 6 hours out of 12. Half-day camp is 3 hours, and you drop them up at 9, and you pick them up at 12. That doesn't work for me. So this year, he's going to a full-day soccer camp, and he also has soccer practice. I don't know what I'm gonna do to keep that kid fed, because he's a very picky eater, but he needs to be in camp all the time or no one is going to survive. No one. I don't know, what do you do with your kids? We don't take vacations in the summer because it's gorgeous here in Chicago, so we just take advantage of our city in the summer, and we do take the kids out, and we, go out as a family a lot. But it's hard for two parents that work and have to figure out what to do with the kids. And camp is expensive, and vacations are expensive. What are your thoughts? What do you do? Leave it in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe. Let's keep it real together.